And I will say, those are the most fun death battles to work on. Like, because it is just those, you come across this absurd thing, and then when
one of my favorite comments I ever saw for a suggestion was Dora the Explorer, because she can hold stars.
And at one point I seen Diego move a mountain.
Yeah.
Who?
The little monkey that's with her.
Oh, yeah.
At one point, they had to solve a puzzle, and the map was like, hey, just move this mountain. And he literally just grabbed the mountain and moved it to another place. And I was like...
They're fun to do. They're the least fun to do math for.
Yes.
Dora the Explorer versus Chuck Norris. Here we go.
Perfect. No,
this little monkey moved the mountain.
What was the matchup? There's a good one. For Dora? Yeah, I can't remember.
I don't remember.
Because I remember you talking about because we laughed
Superman?
about it.
Dora's kind of OP. Like, she can go from like Alaska to like somewhere else across the world in like a couple steps. Like,
does she have map travel? Like, does it go overworld and you see the dotted line?
No, no, it doesn't. It shows her like walking. Like this, it'll be like the map would be like, hey, this is Alaska, and then this is like on the other side of the earth, and it'll show her walking across the earth. And she'll get there.
Wait, does she get like giant kind of thing?
Yeah.
So she can also change size. All right. I mean, if we're taking it literally, obviously it's not supposed to be taken literally like this, but
it's like a map icon.
That's part of what Death Battle is all about, figuring out how to translate this stuff into battle statistics. And I love doing stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. Great. We should do Dora.
Dora the Explorer. Who was it?
Yeah, the fact that Dora's like 9 and travels like all over the world by herself is kind of weird too.
Yeah.
Nathan Drake? I mean, like...
Nathan Drake? I don't think that's fair.
No, it's not fair at all.
The monkey can move mountains and she can hold a star.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she can still get shot by a gun, though. They've never put any limitations on her like that.
Let us know.
Could you
I'm pretty sure
that?
she's cried with a scraped knee before. Yep. I think a headshot's taking her down. Dude, I don't care if she's grabbing no fucking star.
But the stars have protected her from danger before. Like, this wizard was chasing them.
Torrian knows so much about Dora the Explorer, but
he has a kid.
Well, this wizard was chasing them. Yeah. Right? The wizard was chasing them. And the map was telling them how to get away. But
there was wizards in this
Diego, yeah, there's like a blue wizard. Anyway.
Was he a mage?
The monkey.
I like how his color, that's your descriptor.
The monkey.
What kind of wizard? Blue.
Real quick, the monkey, they were trying to get away. The monkey had messed up and they had tripped. And they have landed in this weird other place or whatever. And the wizard's like, I got you. So he shot a star at Dora, right? Okay. The other stars that she have came around her, blocked the star, and they shot some laser beam at the wizard. You actually had to say stop, wizard, stop, and then the stars got together, and then they shot the wizard out the sky, and they teleported her back to where they were.
Dora the Explorer.
So that was great.
Versus Rosalina.
Yeah, I think Dora's gonna
win.
Rosalina from Super Mario Galaxy.
There you go.
Commander of Stars. Who's the ultimate queen of the stars?
Dude, the worst part though is like just knowing the way like Google's SEO works with YouTube and recommended videos. We're gonna have, if we do a video with Dora, which will probably be the first word in the thing, it's gonna populate on kids' videos.
Oh no!
Because it's gonna have millions. John, so I just look over. John goes,
do you think? Do you honestly think that kids don't watch our content already?
No. There is a difference between like, oh, we might get like a 13, 12-year-old, 11-year-old kid, whatever. Like, then, we get a 4 or 5-year-old. Like, my daughter uses YouTube. And
some of that stuff is like the highest viewed stuff on YouTube. Like
it's
really
crazy.
Kid stuff.
But like,
you let your daughter use YouTube?
I supervise.
Seems dangerous.
I supervise.
Dangerous.
And they have a kids YouTube too, which helps.
They got kids YouTube?
Like Netflix. They have a kids Netflix too.
Oh.
So that helps. But dude, every now and then, God, she had something on. Oh, what the? It was supposed to be like the story of like the Goldilocks and the 3 Bears. I just looked up and then like someone's like bleeding and dying and I was like, what the fuck? Like, and I turned it off like real quick, but I was just like, the fuck was that? How did that get into kids YouTube? So like we could get into kids YouTube, and could you imagine that? Especially talking about, I'm pretty sure 9 Mil will work on Dora. She's like, what does she say? What's her little thing?
Swiper no swiping.
Yeah.
Who also does not give a fuck about
Swiper.
Swiper versus Sly Cooper.
He might be a good fight for Superman. Because he punched a tree. Yeah. He punched a tree straight out the ground. This little fox. The Diego punching the tree thing, that was just real fast because it was like
you
a
mean
little
Swiper?
Swiper, yeah. It was like Swiper was trying to get to them to get something, and he had these magic gloves. and he was just punching stuff on the map. He was punching rocks, trees, little animals. It was Jesus.
And then there's this one fish in his way, and he just uppercutted that.
It looked cute because he was just swinging his little icon was swinging on the map. But I was looking at that and I was like, he's punching little animals off the face of the earth to get to them to take these magic bananas.
Why not? As long as somebody knows to say swipe or no swiping, though, it just kind of backs off.
That is the thing that stops this tyrant. He gets okay. He gets to them. They showed a little map, right? And the music starts playing, and it's Dora and Diego and friends on this side. Swiper's at the top, and they have to say it before he gets to them. On his way, he has the magic gloves, and he's punching trees, boulders, stuff. He's coming down the map, and Dora's looking at the screen like, "Hey, Swiper's coming. Say swiper, no swiping." He gets all the way to them, and then when he's about to hit Dora in the face.
After he's just blown trees out the ground, like he would have murdered this young girl.
Just wreck the ecosystem, they let him do it, and then they say
punches her into a fine mist of blood,
Head pops right off.
He's about to punch Dora and friends in the face, and then that's when he stops. And he's like, "Oh, man." And he leaves goes behind.
I was
and
so
then he
close
leaves.
to homicide. Child homicide.
And he's just like going through the little colorful.
One of these days, Dora, I'm gonna kill the
He's
shit out
going
of
through the
you.
little colorful map. He's just punching these they're icons as a kid show. But as an adult, he's about to punch Dora in the face. Like, that was his goal, to get these bananas.
Swiper's a raw motherfucker, man. He does what he wants.
He be stealing boats, putting them in his pocket.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything fits in his pocket, right? It's like another time-dimensional thing. Like, he did just
swiped.
put it in.
They were about to go on the trip. Okay, this is the last. I swear, this is the last one.
Torrian's a Dora
They were about to
expert.
go on because I watch these shows. Like, for years, I've been watching these shows with Justin. So they were about to go on a trip, and they needed a boat to get across the river, right?
Right.
And the backpack come out. He's like, "I got a boat. There's a boat in his backpack." That's a whole other thing. He was like, so the backpack come on, and they sing the song, and there's icons. There's a map. There's a boat. There's crayons, and there's something else. He's like, do you see the boat? Kid pointed at the boat. He's like, "Great, now we have a boat." The boat comes out the backpack, and now they're in the boat. It's a huge boat, too. I'm like,
Wait, whose backpack is this? Just Dora's backpack?
Dora backpack. The little
So
backpack
Dora
that
has
you
a
see
hammer
here.
space backpack. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
She, it's always
Dora would be the most OP
When they
death
go-
battle ever.
when they go in the
Because
backpack.
she can't get anything out of her backpack without audience
Yeah.
assistance.
So
It's impossible. She's like,
She's
can't
dumb
do
as
it.
shit. She didn't even know which was a boat and which was crayon.
Like one time, Swiper stopped them before they sing the backpack song, and they couldn't get nothing. And so she didn't have any.
Yeah.
She didn't have
This is
any
a
of her
song in order to
weapons.
get to the
It's
backpack?
locked
Yeah,
via
yeah.
song.
Oh, okay.
Because she would say, "Can you say backpack?" And before the backpack come out, and then it'll come out and be like, "Backpack." But when she was like, "Can you say backpack?" Swipe was like, "Nope." Got it. And then he ran across the earth.
Dude, Swiper is such a thug, man. He just takes whatever he fucking wants.
So they got in the boat. They go halfway
more,
up.
okay.
No, because this is what I was talking about originally. But
Right,
we
right.
started talking about the backpack.
we got Tora the Explorer here.
So they get in the boat. And the kid got to say go or swim or roll or
some
whatever
shit.
so the boat can move.
Row.
So the
that
second
boat.
time you say it, Swiper is coming. And she like, "Here's Swiper. Do you see Swiper?" So they'll do that, and then the second time Swiper comes up, then they'll say the Swiper, no swiping. So the first time, "Do you see Swiper?" He popped up, he went back away. "Do you see Swiper?" Got the boat. The boat was gone. And he took the boat and he left. And then when you seen him in the next scene, he put it in his pocket. And then he left. And then he left.
Wait, were
And
they
then-
still on the boat?
No, they were standing on an iceberg. Oh yes, for some reason they were like in Alaska or something. So they needed a boat to get to the other side of Alaska.
God.
So he puts the boat in their pocket. This is how they got the boat back, right? The next, again, I said the second time Swiper comes, that's when they do this Swiper no swiping. Yeah. So he was gonna come swipe their iceberg. He wanted to drown these people. He wanted to,
Iceberg in his pocket.
he wanted to drown it. Here's how they beat Swiper. Right? This is
They
the
say
best.
Swiper, no swipe.
They was like Swiper, no swiping. He was like, "Oh man!" Got the boat out of his pocket and just threw it back in the water and left. He just fucks with them. He just, if you die while he's fucking with you, that is on you.
You have to speak words.
Yeah.
You just have to tell
Oh,
him
God.
no. If you don't
And
say
when
no,
I think about those cartoons as an adult, it's hilarious. I can go on all day.